Here are my latest knives that I've done edge retention testing on. I use the vitrified CBN Triple B original stone. Edge angle is roughly about 10-11 degrees per side. Setting my own edge. Cutting my 1.5-inch sandpaper rolls because all the cutting edge lengths actually coincide with the 1.5-inch rolls. First up was the S90V burlap micarta. S90V, I think this is a Knife Center exclusive. Spyderco uses S90V so much. I think the only production is the the Drunken, but that's like a $500 knife. I bought this. I figured using this version of S90V is, well, it's going to be my test bed for anything S90V related. I do plan on doing a different style of test in conjunction with this to kind of give me a better idea how the steels are actually performing. This is a B70P Mule. I bought this a couple years ago. I've used it mostly in the kitchen. What disappoints me about this is that when I use ceramic stones, the performance plummets. When I use diamond, it gives me roughly same performance as XHP. This is cold steel, American Lawman, XHP. I know they switched over to S35VN, but I wanted a production XHP. So I figured these two, anecdotally, I thought they performed very similar, so I kind of wanted to see how they would break down against each other. DLT Cruwear. I know they had the micarta version. The micarta version dropped right after I started using this guy for my other testing that I haven't posted. I've tested so much I don't even post most of it. But I figured Cruwear in conjunction with this, we could see how they all break down. Now, as my new trend is to actually save index cards to kind of indicate where the edge is actually, how it's actually declining. Shaman S90V 70 cuts. The Mule, that was probably just an error on my part where I just let go of the index card by accident. Lawman, the Cruwear, same thing happened right here. Most of the time my cat's headbutting me when I'm actually testing, so I always might have some errors in testing, but S90V at 110. Here's the Mule. Generally, we're going to start seeing everything kind of staying right around the same. Just doesn't have enough mileage to actually start seeing deformation. It's roughly about the same. Cruwear's about the same. Shaman, it's still like not hitting that line, but it's still going. So it's still, expect S90V to last quite a while. Mule. Lawman. Out of the 4 of these knives, Cruwear initially had the most push cutting ability with that 1000 grit edge. That's why I think a lot of people really love Cruwear, because I think the edge that you actually get is higher than what you're used to. It just seems to polish very nice. Shaman at 180. Mule. Lawman. Cruair. Now this is after 180 cuts going through. Same amount of work on each edge. Shaman at 210. Mule starting to slow down a little bit. The Lawman really starting to slow down. Cruair. Shaman still going. Now it's still going past that line, so I will go to, normally I would probably test at like 260, but because I'm doing it in blocks of 30 to keep everything universal, we'll be testing that at 270. Lawman, same thing. Cruair still going over. Shaman still holding up strong, which anybody who's used S90V, that's expected, especially if you use Diamond Stone. Now, in another test that I've done, I actually used ceramic stones on S90V, and I got it to perform like S30V. Mule's Dunzo. XHP Cold Steel. Done. Cruair. Done. I was hoping Cruair would be able to at least hit 300, but they all dulled out roughly around the same point. But I will have to say that out of the three, Cruair still has probably the sharpest edge out of the three. But S90V still going. Still going. I mean, it looked like 330 and 360 are the exact same amount of performance. And then at 390, this is where S90V